Okay, so my mad reasoning is that this is punky on and it's part of the pip. So I mixed that half as much, or yeah, well I had 2.5, so I doubled it with fast set resin. And what I want to do is just fill in this wood grain. So the idea is that this will just soak in, hopefully. And that, why don't you get that out of my way? What's wrong with you? It kind of appears I'm gonna have to do the whole thing, but the idea was to get all the way through that. So, and then once the acetone evaporates, then the resin will set up and cure, and hopefully stiffen up those fibers. That's totally not what I expected, but it's cool. We'll see what it looks like tomorrow. Alright, well, here I am. Because, you know, I finished turning up on the back side over here while you guys were watching, and then I finished turning up on this side, got it all smoothed out. I even patched some holes with the medium brown here. And I went in the house and the card said, nothing here, it needs to be reformatted. So I lost all my footage. Good thing I didn't go very far. Right currently, I'm sanded up to, and I can see a little bit more I need to do, but I'm sanded up to 80 grit. I haven't stopped. I went in the house to get that off the card because the camera gets the cards hot and they tend to lose the anything on them. So all you missed really was me patching a few little holes in here with the brown, which you can't really tell. That's why I like it. So there's the promo code, the Pohl Barn 15 over at StarBond, and get your 15% off. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of sanding. I'm not quite sure how short this video is going to be now because I'm not Not quite sure how long the video is currently to this point, which I don't think it's very long at all. You didn't really miss a whole lot. I was just the resin that I did with the acetone did what I wanted it to do. It stiffened the fibers here and here. Although I can still feel it, it's not torn out. So all I did was really just clean up the resin that was on the surface and smooth it out some on both sides. And I did use carbide to make this roll on the back side back here. I didn't really do too much. I covered a little bit of the sanding, you know, because I generally fly through that. But I did put the glue in and clean that up a little bit. And then there's a couple little spots. And I like I said, I like the brown. Because on something like this, you just, it doesn't jump out there and scream at you. And so it's subtle when you use it. They have all kinds of colors, brown, black. I told somebody they had white. I haven't used it yet, but they do also have white. So if you're looking for any of that, head over there and use my promo code and get yourself a discount. So alright, yeah, we'll do some sanding and then get into finishing it. And then we'll get it off here and get it over to the sticker board. Okay, well you see a few little streaks here. I'm sanding up to 600 grit. Oh, you guys can't see them. I can see them, and it's just my OCD probably. So I am going to clean this up a bit, put some sanding sealer on it. I can feel this here, so I hope that goes away. It's just high and low spots because of probably the hardness levels of these things. Like this is softer, so it's sanded better. But either way, we're going to get some sealer on this. And then probably some abrasive paste. And I know I sanded to 600, and I know how the rules go. You're only supposed to go to like 240. My preference is I like to finish better with 600 grit. The idea is to keep all this right here down. That's what the abrasive pastes are for. It's up to like 1000 grit, but I like to finish much better sanding to 600 and then using it after sealing. So we'll get that all set up and we'll go from there. Alright, so I see everybody use this on wood. Now I specifically thought this was for resin. But, you know, hey, whatever. Since everybody else is doing it, why not? So we'll try the vine. It's supposed to take it up 2000 grit, I believe. I'm not positive, it's just what I believe. But I'm going to try it because, you know, the finishes are getting ridiculously shiny. Even though I know this is not a finish, but... So we'll put this on liberally by the looks of it. So, anyways, if I'm wrong with this, Glenn, go ahead and let me know. Because I just thought it was for resin. And if I am wrong, I will let everybody know I am wrong. This is, I mean, I suppose you could use it for it. Just what I'm doing. But I do have resin on here, so we're going with that. I don't know what speed I'm supposed to go with, so I don't I don't particularly know. I guess I could have done it like the other one, Like I'm gonna try this gold-plated tin looking DIY finish. We'll see how that looks on there. This is actually proof you can make it yourself. I'm pretty sure Kim Tippin sent me this. So this is one of her homemade deals that she does for herself. And I have no idea what's in it. I know it's slippery because I just about throwed it all over the place. So. How am I supposed to use it? I don't know. Let's turn it on. Here, I'm gonna give that a minute to set and do whatever it's got to do, and then we'll get it wiped off of there. Alright, well, aside from a little bit in there, and my logo doesn't look all that great. At least you can read Pohl. Alright, so we'll get this off here and get her over to the sticker board. Alright, so a couple things. A sticker in. It's actually right there from Exotic Tones. So Mike over at Exotic Tones. It's custom calls. I'm not positive. I don't believe he's got a YouTube channel, but I'm not positive. So let me go. Let me go check because I can't remember if he does or not. If he does, I'm already followed you because I met Mike. Mike came out here to the house, and I met him in person, and I forgot to give him stickers. I had to mail the stickers to him. So, anyways, they're on their way, Mike, and you should have them by now. Another thing. If y'all remember Jessica's knickknacks over there, Jessica made me this thing from a wall here. I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put it yet, Jessica, but thank you. It's kind of cool. Got the puppy dog footprints, and we got the pole barn in home, the state of Michigan with the mitten, but I don't know where to put it. I'll have to find somewhere to hang it. I'm not quite sure I can get it in the whole picture. But really, how cool is that? So anyways, let's get to this thing. All right, so... Oh, I was like, I'm gonna have to get better lighting over there because I picked this up and I just picked it apart, and I thought I was done with it. So I'll see if I can get it to reflect for you because apparently I'll get the lights pointed in the wrong spot or something. You can't see it until, well, hell, you can't even see it. Okay, so I can see all the scratches in it. Maybe it's just me. I can't get them so you can see them, but I can see them here. There you go. I've seen them right here. So, and they're from the swirls in it, I believe. And I can see them in the back side here. Now, I thought that was the only place I could see them. I can see them depending on the glare in here. So, maybe it's just me. This one was interesting. I should have been done with it like a while ago and lost the footage, and then I make sure that's all flat, and that's what happens. Didn't burn my logo all the way in, and like it's just, is that red maple, or I think it's red maple. We pulled it out of the swamp, and I believe it's called red maple. With the ambrosia, see the ambrosia in it here, in there, and then on this side here you can see it also from the ambrosia beetle. There's streaks in it here, and then there was actually this was rotten, so I filled it with the gold resin, which tends to look just like a branch on the inside.
But I really like it. I like the, I don't know if you can get the chatoyance in it that I was getting out of it, but I'm trying. I'm not finding it. It is pretty. I like the shape of it. It's a little weird yet for me to do a bottom like this without the tenon in it and doing it a mortise. It's something I gotta get used to. I'm working on it. But anyways, other than the scratches that I just found, I was happy with how it turned out. Considering this was wet and the rough turned, it was still wet. Like I turned it and then it warped and it warped some more, and I kept having to straighten it out. And then I lost the footage, and it just kind of went downhill for me there. But I like the finish on it, and even though I can see scratches in it now that I couldn't see, it still turned out really nice. The figurine, I'm not sure if that's a branch coming off the side of that piece or what. But so it's not really a gloss finish as much as it's a satin finish. I believe it's a carnauba wax that Kim sent me for the finish, I believe. I'm not positive. She sent it to me so long ago, I don't remember. So I am. So that's just the homemade DIY stuff. I think she covered how you can make your own. I'm not sure if she made the wax, but she made the abrasive paste. Probably the same process. Yeah, I don't. We'll get everything up for Mike's shop that I can find. It'll be in the description below. I'll get pictures of this up at the end. And yeah, we'll see you all next week. You know, thumbs up or a thumbs down. Bye.